guys, I'm Jenny from Petals, where you can find tips and tricks about flowers and floral design. Today we're going to do a little bit of greenery and Alstroemeria arrangement. I'm going for like a little garden greenery kind of look. I have a couple of bunches here of greens. It comes together mixed in one bouquet. But first we are going to fill the vase, just a simple vase here. I'm going to do about halfway. This water is lukewarm and already has the flower food in it. Make sure you read the instructions on the packet. Like this one says 1 quart per packet. I've seen other packets where it's 1 pint of water per packet. You just want to make sure you're getting the flower food to water ratio correct, or else it doesn't help you at all. So that's all done. Now we're going to add the greenery. I'm going to start with this stuff called myrtle. This is great to add height. Also has a bit of a lemony scent to it, especially when you rip off the leaves like that. And I'm doing that just to make sure that there are no leaves in the water that will gunk up your arrangement and decrease your vase life. So I'm taking that off by simply just tugging on the leaves. Here's a little bit more myrtle here. Pull this stuff out too. You definitely use any kind of greenery for this, not too picky to get the look we're going for. Them is really stick. Just kind of sticking it in there. Looks like that was all my myrtle, so I'm going to stick in this 1 piece of salal. That's okay. So we're going to just measure it against the vase. I'm going to put it right in this area and cut it. That's all right. This is just a simple greenery, outdoorsy kind of arrangement. Next, this is called baby eucalyptus. You can tell it looks different than other types of eucalyptus that is more flowy looking or had seeds pods on it. This is very straight, up and down look to it with these disc-like leaves on it. Sometimes the leaves are smaller around. Just kind of depends on what kind you get there. I'm going to tuck that in. I like that more, so I'm going to make sure that's a little more prominent. Bad leaf here, so I'm going to snip that off. A couple more pieces. Okay, looks like we used all our greenery. I could stick this in, see it's that's long enough. We'll stick that right there. Just trim that down a little bit. All right, so now we're going to add the Alstroemeria. So typically Alstroemeria or also called the Peruvian lily, is a filler flower in most arrangements. But I found this really great big bunch for a really great deal and couldn't pass it up. So I used a little bit in a previous arrangement and just have this left over. So we're just going to make an arrangement here out of our extra stuff. So Alstroemeria, I am going to just take off any bent leaves. And then I'm going to strip the stem of leaves too. We don't need that. So we're going to simply hold it up and tug down on it. It will come off. Measure and cut. And we're there's no rhyme or reason really to this arrangement. Everything's kind of the same, so we're just kind of sticking it in as we go. Just making it as we go here. Alstroemeria is one of my favorite filler flowers. It is often a forgotten filler flower, I think. A lot of people know or familiar with baby's breath and status, but not always with Alstroemeria. So I'm going to turn my arrangement so that I'm adding to both sides here. Cuts. Eventually, too, if you do enough of these, you'll be able to just kind of cut it and know the height that you need. You don't need to measure quite as often. But take off these lower leaves here. I want some up a little taller, I think, so we're gonna make them a little taller. I'm gonna turn this around and do this on this other side as well. Now I'm just filling in where I see any holes that need to be filled. Like any gaps in the arrangement where like, oh, flower needs to go there. That's what we're doing right now. Do this one a little shorter. So you see on this side there's a bunch of unopened ones, which is okay. They'll bloom in a couple days. But I want to get tuck in, I think here's a hole right here. Tuck in some more open ones now. Give it more of a uniform look. That one got a little tall, so I'm going to pull that out a little bit and recut. No big deal. There we go. That's okay. And one more here. And this one, I think I'm going to tuck up a little bit higher here. Get all those leaves off. There we go. Pretty easy peasy arrangement. Simple. You can easily go with any kind of decor in your house or anybody else's house if you feel like giving this away. A long-lasting arrangement too. Alstroemeria has a great vase life of at least 7 days, if not more. I've seen them last for a couple weeks sometimes, just depending on where the arrangement is in your house and if you're taking care of it by changing the water and all that jazz. But yeah, this is super easy. The greens will last quite a while, so this arrangement will last probably a good 7 days. You just want to make sure that you're changing the water every like 3 days or so, and make sure, of course, that there's water in the vase. You know, like the vase doesn't run out of water. So here's our finished arrangement here. Just really easy garden, simple arrangement. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up below and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. That really helps me out. And if you need some more help making centerpieces, make sure you check out our free 8-step beginner's guide to pro centerpieces. The link for that is in the description below. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.